Hey girl, my name is Anwar White. I'm a dating coach for Black and brown women, and I wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about what hinders the Christian woman from finding the love of their life. Now, I know that this is a lot about conditioning, and I want to go over some of the things that I hear from so many of my Christian clients so that you can do things differently to get the man of your dreams and to get the love that you so deserve. So, one of the first things that I know is that y'all are not taught how to date. The focus is on marriage, and so there's a big knowledge gap as it pertains to being a single woman and being a married woman. And so that's what I do as a dating coach. The second thing that I know is that you're hyper focused on forgiveness. So you giving these guys too many chances because you're all about forgiveness, girl. No more chances for these guys. The third thing that I want to share with you is that you're all about your charity, which I love that for you. But honey, we can't be feeding and housing and clothing the poor. The man is not self-actualized. We got to let him go. The fourth thing that I want to share with you is that we are so focused on making sure that we're the good girl that oftentimes we don't explore the totality of ourselves. So we engage with bad boys so that we can engage in the other parts of ourselves. But we got to actually start to learn and know ourselves so that we can do it differently. The fifth thing that I know that really hinders Christian women is that ultimately they are conditioned to serve men, which means that they are hyper focused on a man's needs and less focused on their own needs. That is attracting the toxic and narcissistic guys, which is so scary and a dangerous situation in love. The sixth thing that I know is that oftentimes when guys come around, they will think, God has sent this man to me, he is the love of my life. And 9 times out of 10, this man is a lesson. He is not a love. And we have to understand that and know that. The seventh thing that I also know is that oftentimes Christian women will wait, thinking that God will deliver him to her instead of creating her love life. What do they say? Faith without works? The eighth thing that I know about Christian women and dating is that oftentimes they will be blind because they're hyper focused on getting with a Christian man, that if a guy says that he's Christian, they will actually be blind to some of the things that are red flags, whether the guy is an asshole, whether he is toxic, whether he is gay. If he's Christian, he will check a box and you might actually ignore some of the red flags that are happening. I hope this list helps you as you understand why it's hard for you to date and get into amazing relationships as a Christian woman. I'm not saying it's impossible. What I am saying is that there are different things that you are going to have to do to break patterns. And if you want to learn how to do that, book a call with me. But I want to know in the comments, let me know, do any of these resonate with you? This was my prayer to you. Lord, use me as a vessel. Amen.